Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you all had an incredible weekend. Today is Tuesday, May 4th, and we got a lot to cover in this video. So for the past few months, we've seen the weekend, particularly Sundays, where we oftentimes saw a pullback after a good green week, but this time the market behaved a little different. The weekend was fairly green, and a large majority of cryptocurrencies had its pullbacks just yesterday on Monday, a day later. So in this video, we're gonna cover some incredibly important topics for the week. First, we're going to talk about Ethereum's price and some incredibly bullish news on why Ethereum may even hit $5,000 this month. We're also going to be talking about the upcoming Ethereum upgrades and why $10,000 by the end of the year is still very, very realistic. Now, towards the end of the video, due to a ton of requests, I will also be talking about DogeCoin and whether or not it's still too late to invest in and what I predict might actually happen. To begin, let's hoppity hop into the computer, go over the current market prices, and then discuss some crypto news that I'm telling you, I feel like some of y'all are really going to like this one. So let's do this. Oh yeah, one last thing before we get started. Don't forget to drop a like on this video. That's been helping out my channel. The views have been absolutely insane, you guys. Our channel is back. We are not dead. I thought this channel was dead for good, but then we got the crypto in the house and it's been right, yeah, it's been great. So the likes have definitely been helping. The community behind all of this has been incredible. I've been spending so much time doing research on all this so I can break it down easy as possible. So if you enjoy the type of videos that I be putting out in order to help everyday people just like you, drop a like. That's all I ask for. And one last thing, if you don't have internet protection, Surfshark, guys, trust me, stay protected. VPN, virtual private network. Don't get your identity stolen like I did earlier this year. Stay protected. Special discount code down below. Anyways, now let's get into the video. Whoosh, whoosh. That's how they be doing it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are inside of our computer right now and we got the coin market cap. So let's go over today's cryptocurrency prices by market cap. We are down 3.69% over the last day, still above the $2 trillion market cap, and Bitcoin's dominance is currently at 46%, or a decrease of 1.2% over the day. So with Bitcoin's dominance at 46% and continuing to decrease, this is a really good sign if you are invested into any other altcoins besides Bitcoin at the moment. So in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin has gone back down to $53,704. This weekend was pretty solid for this cryptocurrency right here, but like usual, it's been a tough one. So we're going to talk about why it's so important about Bitcoin reaching some newer all-time highs while we're seeing different altcoins increase in the market. So today it looks like overall it's a pretty red day, which is normally to be expected. Although it's great for the market to keep going up, we need to have healthy tracebacks with these type of movements in the market. Otherwise, we're going to experience another pump and then something like a flash crash. So we definitely don't want that. We are seeing some pretty solid prices, although we are in the red today. I'm telling you, this is really good news. It opens up buying opportunities for anyone who hasn't yet onboarded the quote unquote train with some of these cryptocurrencies. And it also just gives us a higher, healthier foundation in moving forward for the rest of the year. The big winner, in my opinion, we got two. This is going to be DogeCoin and this is going to be Ethereum. So as you see on your screen, Ethereum, although it's down 0.46%, it is up for the week 23%, which is absolutely crazy. We're going to talk about why $3,200 is so important for Ethereum and why we need to just stay above 3,000 in order for this to start skyrocketing. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. Now, DogeCoin, oh my goodness. So I will talk more about Doge towards the end of the video. If you guys are part of my inner circle or you join my Patreon, you know that I joined Doge pretty late. So I joined it just last week, but I've already doubled my money. So I'll throw a screenshot up right here and you guys can see that as proof. There are people right now who are asking the question, Brian, is it too late to enter Doge? And we're going to talk about this because this is not an ordinary financial investment that I recommend my audience to take a part of, but I do realize that DogeCoin is now officially ranked number 4 on the crypto market. So although DogeCoin may seem like a joke to most people, at this point, we just cannot ignore the movement that we're seeing with this, but there are some important lessons that you need to know so that you don't buy in on Doge and then it just crashes and then you decide, hey, like, I don't want to get into crypto because I just happen to lose all of my investment precedent on this. So I think with Doge, it's okay to enter as long as you enter knowingly and willingly that this is not a typical ordinary investment within the crypto space. And this is simply just going to be gambling your money. We're also just going to see if there's any top movers. I mean, DogeCoin is still on here. Ethereum Classic, which is surprising, has been up 81% compared to Ethereum. So there's no real rhyme or reason behind Ethereum Classic's movement going up. Most people are predicting right now that the reason why Ethereum Classic is going up is because so many new investors are getting into crypto, hearing about Ethereum, their friends, their family, Billy Bob Joe down the street. And then what they do is they look up Ethereum and find Ethereum Classic and say, oh, Ethereum is like really cheap. It's a lot cheaper than I expected. And a lot of the newbies end up investing into Ethereum Classic by accident, either thinking it's Ethereum or thinking they're the exact same things, which they are not. And they decide to invest in this. But here's the thing. If someone decides to invest into Ethereum Classic for that reason, I feel like as people who have a little bit more knowledge in the space as investors, we can predict movements like this later on in the future. So I'm definitely going to consider Ethereum Classic as a cryptocurrency on my watch list, which I haven't really done before. So that is something I'm going to be on the lookout for. Chainlink. Wow. This is a sleeper right here. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Chainlink. I've included them in about 3 or 4 of my videos, and they're up 17%. They're up 17%. So $42 right now, approaching its all-time high, which I believe was close to the $45 mark since the last time. So yeah, we're getting extremely close to that all-time high if we have not even broken it yet. So keep your eye out on this one, okay? Keep your eye out on this one. Cardano, it's been trading sideways for a while. I'm hoping to see a breakout with this. Polkadot is up 4% for the week, but in terms of performance, we're not seeing anything too crazy. So another crypto that I want to mention right here is VeChain. They're down 11% for the week. So if you watch some of my other cryptocurrency videos, you know VeChain is another cryptocurrency that I include alongside Chainlink, and they are performing pretty much the opposite of what Chainlink is doing. So if you think the market's too high right now and there's no opportunity, you are sadly mistaken, because there are a lot of coins available for you to enter, which may present themselves as a good buying opportunity. For me, if I was entering positions this week, VeChain would definitely be on the top of my list. So everything else seems to just be correcting. We're not seeing huge movements other than the classic Ethereum Classic, Ethereum, DogeCoin. Let's talk now about some of the news that we've been seeing with some of these cryptocurrencies. So first of all, we got this article here. Doge learns new tricks as Dogecoin price exceeds $50. I only got lucky off these trades. Do not follow my trades or follow any type of my financial advice, but I did time this one pretty well. I have doubled my money since Dogecoin at the time of this recording today hit 50 cents. And I actually had my price limit set with Dogecoin to trigger automatically at 50 cents. But for whatever reason, I decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to just roll with this until we see what's going to happen on Saturday with SNL, which I'll talk about towards the end of the video as well. I ended up canceling my 50 cents order, which I'm really glad I did, because right now it has surpassed that. So this is all a gamble, okay? All the money that I'm making from this, it's okay if I lose it, and it's not going to make me lose any sleepovers. So this is something that is very interesting, but we do have to mention this because Dogecoin has been absolutely going crazy. Now, another thing that we have to mention alongside Doge is that Robinhood has experienced another set of issues with this crypto. So I actually saw this trending on Twitter this morning when I logged in that something was going on with Robinhood. So if you guys go on my Twitter, you'll see one of the quoted retweets that I had with it. I don't know what to say about Robinhood at this point. I thought after they messed up with the AMC GME incident that we wouldn't experience any type of issues like this in the future, because I really don't believe they would want to experience the same type of hate and media coverage that they did. But it looks like Robinhood is not doing the best. So let me know how you guys feel about Robinhood, because I was thinking about using them more often this year. I was thinking, you know, we put it all under the rug, we continue moving forward, but it looks like that might not be the case. So if you guys have a gripe with Robinhood, spill the beans down below. I do read all the comments, and I'm really interested in hearing what you guys think. Also, you're going to notice we got no more scammers. Got rid of all the scammers. Got a little trick for them.
Jesus Christ. That's Jason Bourne.
All right, guys. So this is pretty important right here. So 2 hours ago, we got a news article. Ethereum price hits 3.5K record as Winklevoss exchange adds DogeCoin. So Gemini follows eToro in integrating DogeCoin as Ethereum underscores altcoins a Bitcoin crushing surge. So this is really interesting stuff. Ethereum hit 3,500 on May 4th, which is today, as the star of this week's altcoin rally battled Doge for returns supremacy. So time and time again, Ethereum has been on my watch list, and I have said it's going to perform better than Bitcoin. Now, what I did not expect was Ethereum to be completely opposite of what Bitcoin was doing, which is really good for the market because it really opens up a couple things. So one is that altcoin dominance. We're seeing pure projections of what that truly is in terms of price of the market with other cryptocurrencies. Now, it's also great that we don't have to rely on Bitcoin's movement in order to find success in markets like this, and it opens up a lot more opportunities for people to stay bullish, even though we have Bitcoin continuing to go down and struggle to find a good price where it's stable. Now, although it has been a personal objective of mine to start disposing my Bitcoin and putting it into other altcoins in preparation for that dominating altcoin season that a lot of us have been talking about for the past few months. But right now, what we really need is Bitcoin to continue coming up as well, because that is the sign of a true healthy market. If we continue to see a giant separation between the two, it may not lead for a very promising bull run for Ethereum, and we may not be able to hit the highs that we expect for this. So we really need Bitcoin to start performing well too. Even if you have no positions in it, that is what's going to help fuel this altcoin season that we have yet to really experience. So here's another article that I really need to share with you guys. So Ethereum bulls control 100% of this week's 470 million Ethereum options expiry. So Ether's spectacular rise to 3,300 has rendered all of the bearish put options worthless ahead of this Friday's $470 million expiry. So this is really important right here. On May 7th, a total of $470 million in Ethereum options are set to expire, and slaughter is really the only word that describes what is about to happen to bearish Ethereum traders. Currently, almost every single one of the 75,909 put or sell option contracts will become worthless if Ether manages to remain above 3,100 until Friday, 8 a.m. UTC. So this is really good news right here. And for anyone who is hoping that Ethereum would come down to either the $3,000 level or even less than that, what we were trading at around 1,800, 2,000, this is really good news if you have positions in Ethereum and you're waiting for this to run. That's why I believe this week is going to be so important for positions like Ethereum. If you think it's too late to onboard, I personally hate buying at all-time highs, but we are entering such new territory right now with a lot of these cryptocurrencies that we are just projecting and predicting what will happen in the future based on what we've seen in the past, right? That's what charting, that is what technical analysis is all about. But right now, it's so interesting because whenever you reach these all-time highs, you're entering new territory where it's literally writing history. So we really can't give an accurate prediction on what may happen. But when we see clear finite data on things like sell put options and contract expiration dates, you can't ignore what may happen after that. So right now, I really don't see Ethereum slowing down anytime soon. I think Ethereum is going to have a good little pullback, a major correction. And if we continue to stay above this $3,000 threshold, it's going to be really good news, resulting in an even higher ability to reach some of these all-time highs. And my goal for us is to at least hit $5,000 by the end of this month. And we're just in the beginning of May. So it's completely possible. I think $5,000 might be undershooting it right now too. I think we can go much higher than that. But I also need to emphasize right now, I'd always prefer to be a more conservative trader and have these expectations where it's not to the moon, so I don't get disappointed and I can really make more accurate predictions. And I also know that because we're getting a lot more views, I don't want people to think, oh, Ethereum, $20,000 by the end of May. That might not happen, and I don't want people to have those expectations and hold it for themselves either. So right now, realistically, I see $5,000 being a very viable price target by the end of May. So we're just going to have to see what happens by the end of the week. Crypto may have a full correcting month, but with what we saw with April, where it was pretty disappointing, I feel like we're just getting a delay in all of these effects right now, and this summer is going to really start heating up. So some additional good crypto news. Financial advisors lead the institutional push toward crypto crypto adoption. So you guys may have heard on the news, we got eBay, PayPal, we got a lot of these OG traditional finance platforms that have been integrating crypto and talking about how they're going to start implementing this more. This is good for the overall entire crypto space. Imagine going on eBay, trying to buy a new watch or whatever you're trying to get, and it allows you to buy with Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and you have already so much of that money in there. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this works. So we know right now, Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're not optimized to be a replacement for these transaction payments that we've seen, but there are other cryptocurrencies that do offer this type of service. So we're only going to have to see what happens in the next few years. But right now, we are still in such a good position. We're still in a very good time of the market with this entire bull run. And when the crypto winter does approach again, we'll talk about some strategies on what you guys need to know. And I've been getting a ton of requests too on, Brian, what are some crypto exit strategies? Brian, what should I be expecting to happen in September, October, maybe even December? We got to make a full video on that. Otherwise, this episode here is going to be like an hour long. So I'll make sure that you guys learn everything that you need to do in order to enter this market. Know all the knowledge you have to in order to find success, know what cryptos to invest in, but most importantly, know when to exit. Okay, there's no point in entering these cryptocurrencies at such a great price if you don't know what to do with the exit strategy. And I'm telling you, this bull run is not going to last forever. This is not going to keep going up. We're going to experience that winter. It's going to be cold. It's going to be a freaking blizzard. But I know for my viewers that you guys are going to be prepared because I'm going to be coming out with all the content to make sure that you guys are prepared. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. You need to turn that bell notification on so you don't miss a thing, and follow me on social media accounts so you really don't miss out on any type of information. So when it comes to Ethereum, we need to talk more about scaling issues and Ethereum 2.0 because ultimately this is what's going to help Ethereum continue to scale in market price. So let's first talk about the background of Ethereum and what the issues we have are now. So Ethereum was first launched in 2015, always a top dog right under Bitcoin, and it still utilizes smart contract applications that have really just exploded within the past year. The benefit of Ethereum is that there is so much flexibility that many new projects and protocols still use the server. However, the downside to this is that there's an overload in the system, creating extra transaction fees and gas fees that have become much more expensive in the most recent months. Ethereum 2.0 is just an upgrade to the system to accommodate the increased usage that we're seeing right now. So for any of my anime weebs, just like me, think about Goku going from Super Saiyan 2 to Super Saiyan 3. But for a crypto network to do that, it takes a lot of time and a lot of work to make this completion or this transformation to happen. You know that in Dragon Ball Z, for any of my OGs, they had the hyperbolic time chamber where they can step into this place where time speeds up. And in the real world, you know, it wasn't going on, but they could spend like years and years in there. We don't have the hyperbolic time chamber in 2021 yet. So it's going to take a little bit of time for Ethereum to implement this. And they're going to do this in 3 different phases. So let's talk about what the upgrade is, why it's important, and what these 3 phases are. The main objective of this 3-phase system is to focus on scalability, security, and sustainability for the network. So the first is the beacon chain. The beacon chain focuses on introducing proof of stake to Ethereum versus the proof of work model for validators. If you don't know the difference or definitions of different concept mechanisms, that's completely okay because I'm going to break it down for any of my new beginners here. So proof of work and proof of stake are both methods in which a blockchain confirms transactions. So easy way to explain this. If you decide to send me money through Bitcoin, in order for that transaction to go through, you would need individuals or groups running powerful computers. Those are all the mining videos and documentaries you see in order to solve really complex mathematical equations. And the computer is going to try thousands of millions of different codes to solve the equation, and whoever gets it right then gets rewarded in Bitcoin. So that is how the proof of work concept operates, and the rewards are given to whoever can solve the equation the fastest. The downside is any group that has the best computer will dominate the market and monopolize all the rewards. So if a government, institution, or organization says, hey, let's come in and let's just see how much we can get, we'll give you all the money as possible, any new guy who wants to mine Bitcoin is not going to make nearly the same rewards as someone who has all of the resources that a huge institution may have. On top of that, proof of work blockchains like Bitcoin uses an incredible amount of electricity to power these computers. So you'll see a lot of news articles talking about how Bitcoin is bad for the environment, and that's because of all the power that it needs to sustain this type of crypto. So on the other hand of proof of work, we have proof of stake, and this aims to solve many of the issues that proof of work has. To start, proof of stake doesn't need highly complex sums to be solved, meaning electricity costs to verify transactions are going to be substantially lower. While proof of work rewards its miners for solving complex equations, proof of stake works a little differently. So in this different type of model that Ethereum is trying to upgrade, the person must first stake their coins in a specific wallet and lock it up in order to have the opportunity to validate any type of transaction. But the main takeaway is this: proof of stake is a much better system in order to enhance equality, speed, and security. And it looks like in order to upgrade Ethereum's system, they will be transitioning over from proof of work into proof of stake. Now, part 2 of the upgrade to improve Ethereum is called shard chains, where they spread the network's load across 64 new chains, which will help reduce network congestion and increase transactions per second by creating new chains known as shards. Now, in most cases, when it comes to any centralized technology, you can oftentimes buy like a new SD card or improve the graphics chip or get a new GPU. There are upgrades that you can make directly, but because we're working with decentralized technology, in order to maintain that aspect where it's not controlled by any entity, they want to be able to use something called these shards, which help them to improve that type of optimization and the performance that you would normally see without having to give up any of the benefits of staying decentralized. Now, the third part of this includes docking, which is estimated to arrive in the year of 2022, where eventually the current Ethereum mainnet will merge with the beacon chain proof of stake system. So the analogy that Ethereum uses on their website is this: imagine Ethereum is a spaceship that isn't quite ready for an interstellar voyage. With the beacon chain and the shard chains, the community has built a brand new engine with a hardened hull. When it's time, the current ship will dock with this new system, merging into one ship, ready to put in some serious light years and take on the universe. Guys, let me tell you this: I am super excited to see what the price of Ethereum ends up hitting by the end of this year. So thank you all so much again for watching this video. Hopefully you learned something new, and just a few reminders for anyone who has not heard. Elon Musk, this Saturday, SNL show, he is hosting it. He is putting together the skits, and he tweeted the Doge Father on May 8th. Now, although I can't give any price prediction on what Doge may be, a lot of people are speculating $1 will be the case. You know, we're going to see. I really can't give any price prediction on this. All I know is I got positions in Doge. I'm holding it and I'm gambling to the upside. Now, I got some extremely important videos lined up for this week, so make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any type of upload either. So if you are watching this video till the end, something fun we do at the end of every video is to comment down a secret phrase so I know that you made it, because only the cool kids make it to the end of this video. That secret phrase is going to be Doge King. So comment that down below if you're watching this right now so I know you're a real one. Check out the links down below in the description where you can also pick up 2 free stocks with Webull using the link down below, one valued up to $1,850 after you deposit $100 into the app, where you can buy both stocks and crypto. Like we mentioned, stay protected and keep your internet connection secure and private by using one of the best VPN services in existence. Surfshark has agreed to give Brian Jung viewers 3 months free and 83% off if you sign up using my link down below. One last thing, if you would like to be a part of my inner circle and receive my crypto watch list, my buy and trade orders, and just be on a more, I want to say like a one-to-one intimate relationship with yours truly, check out my Patreon listed down below in the description. I will be closing that off pretty soon, so check it out and consider joining the group if you would like that. All that is linked down below. Thank you so much again for watching. Follow me on Instagram if you want to learn more about my private life. I got a Twitter as well if y'all want to catch me there. Thank you again for watching. Hopefully I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out. Have a great day.